ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಧನಂಜಯ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭಾಚಾರ್. ಶನಿವಾರದ ಸಂಜೆಯ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಲೈವ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ದೀಪಾ ರತೀಶ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ನಾನು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ದೀಪಾ ರತೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ, a heartily welcome to this platform on Saturday evening at 9 o'clock called Home Dhoka, Mane Dhoka ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಧನಂಜಯ್ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಇದು, ಶನಿವಾರ ಸಂಜೆ ಮನೆ ಧೋಖಾ ಹೋಮ್ ಧೋಖಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. You may be thinking, ये क्या है? ये घर धोखा, ये ಹೋಮ್ ಧೋಖಾ, ಮನೆ ಧೋಖಾ, ಏನಿದು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದ ಮೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರ ವೇದಿಕೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಹೋಮ್ ಬಯರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ has been formed with the united associations of all home buyers associations in Karnataka. Majority of the projects which is getting executed in Bangalore, and few projects we have in Mysore, and some home buyers are from Belgaum and other parts of Karnataka as well. Majority of the projects are based out of Bangalore. A middle class, a honest taxpayer will have three important aspirations in life: roti, kapda, makan. Roti and kapda will manage with the work that we are trying to do, and we earn our daily needs. We pay tax, and whatever the savings, we want to purchase a house. एक घर खरीदने के लिए हम लोग इतना मेहनत करते हैं, रातों रात काम करते हैं, दिन में काम करते हैं, एंड देन हम लोग टैक्स भरते हैं. जो बचता है उस पैसे से हम लोग घर खरीदने की सोचते हैं. एक कर्नाटका में इट इज कॉल्ड ट्रैवलर्स हब. ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಜನರು ವಾಸವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಜಾಲತಾಣ, ವಾಸವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗ್ಲಾರ್ದು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕೇರಳ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡು, ಕೋಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ, ನೋಯ್ಡಾ, you name any place, any cities in the India, all over India, you will see lot of people who made a Bangalore as their a dream place to stay because of the IT revolutions, because of the BT revolutions, because of the business opportunities, because of whatever reason. It is not only a mini India, I would call it as this is a mini Karnataka itself. You will see a lot of people coming from Malnad areas, coming from Karavali areas, coming from North Karnataka, Middle Karnataka, and all parts of Karnataka. You will see a lot of people living in Bangalore and constructing their own dreams of living here with happiness. But is that happiness is being there with the home buyers? Is that happiness that they have attained or gained with the help of RERA in Karnataka? ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಕ್ಕು, ಆ ಮನೆಗಾಗಿ ಕಷ್ಟವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಮನೆ ಖರೀದಿದಾರ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನುವುದರ ಒಂದು ಮೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಹಂತವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೊರಡಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ರೇರಾ ಕಾಯಿದೆಯ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರಣವನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತೋರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಮೇಡಮ್?
Yeah, I can see.
ಸೊ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಅವರು ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಡ್. ರೇರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಜನಹಿತಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ರೇರಾ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇನೆ ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಡೀ ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಓದ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೇನೆ. ರೇರಾ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಂದಾಯಿತ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿದಾರರ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿವೇಶನ ಮನೆ ಖರೀದಿಸಿದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಗದಿತ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನಸಿನ ಮನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ you have taken a house or site which is registered under RERA, you will get your dream house within the defined timeline. This is what the message is all about. So ಯಾರು ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಅವರ ಫೋಟೋ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಸತಿ ಸಚಿವರಾದಂತಹ ಸೋಮಣ್ಣ ಅವರ ಫೋಟೋವನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ವಸತಿ ಸಚಿವಾಲಯ ಏನಿದೆ, ಆ ಮೂಲ ಸೌಕರ್ಯ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಸತಿ ಸಚಿವಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೋಮಣ್ಣ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಅವರೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ನಿವೇಶನ ಅಥವಾ ಮನೆ ಕನಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಜ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ವೆದರ್ ದ ಹೋಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಹೋಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆಕ್ that we are going to do today. And also I wanted to highlight another important aspects. Promoters and developers can be jailed for 3 years under this act. So this is very, very important. Yaradru pravartakaru athava developers, if they don't obey the RERA guidelines under 59/2, they can be jailed up to 3 years. Intaha ಒಂದು ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಕಾಯಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾರಿ ಇದೆ. ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪವರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Is it happening in the reality is what we are going to talk about today. And once again I welcome Deepa Ratish ma'am from Bangalore to talk about her experience, how she got cheated, how she is experiencing home dhoka in Bangalore. Madam, welcome to the platform. Thank you. And please introduce yourself, Deepa ma'am. And also please speak about your project. When did you book your project? What was your aspirations when you booked the project? And what is the reality today? And what steps you have taken to protect your interest? Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thanks. First of all, thank Dhananjay sir for giving me an opportunity to speak on this platform. I'm Deepa Ratish. I'm living in Bangalore from past 20 years. Going through my journey, actually we booked a project. We booked an apartment with Mantri in Mantri Web City, which is developed by Mantri developers at Hennur Main Road It is in North Bangalore, basically.
Mantri Developers in North Bangalore. Yeah, North Bangalore. Okay. What is the project name?
Mantri Web City.
Mantri Web City. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
We were looking for a house, and like we saw many projects, but we liked this Mantri Web City. We booked in February 2016.
Why did you like this project, madam?
We liked this project because North Bangalore was a developing area. Like going in the future, it is now also a very developing area, and the project location is so very nice because it's on the main road, but once you go inside, like it's away from the city. And definitely when you're tired with your day, you will like to have a place where you can stay in peace, right, away from the city traffic. So the project location, I and my husband, we liked very much. So we just walked into the office. When we walked in, the office was full of staff, and it was like a dream, like having your apartment in Web City. So we booked the apartment in February 2016. And we were promised that...
Madam, 1 second. When did you book the flat, madam? In 2000? February 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were promised that we will get the possession in November 2017.
Oh, within 1 year?
Within 1.5 years, November 2017. And actually, we were looking something which we will get the possession in almost 1.5 years.
Okay.
Because actually it was a capital investment for us. We had sold our plot in Ramurthy Nagar and we had bought this property for us to live, because we actually now also we are staying in a rented apartment and we wanted an apartment of our own. So we sold our site and then we walked into this Mantri, and like things were so very good that we did not think that Mantri, and when we checked for Mantri Developers, it was a very reputed company, because they were having like when you go through their website, there is some Mantri Pinnacle something which is on Banarghatta Road something. I don't know. It is considered one of the iconic building, and literally, and everybody, when we told that we have booked with Mantri, everybody was telling, "Oh, Mantri, such a reputed builder!" Like. And then we were in, like, we thought, okay, our dream house will be ready in November 2017. So we were planning accordingly and things were moving. Like when we booked, there was no structure wise also, the apartments was not ready. Then like we used to go every month, the construction.
One second. I wanted to stop it there. You said you booked it in 2016.
Yeah.
And you see there was no structure at all, and the builder committed they will deliver it in 2017 within 1.5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So then after that the structure came up and things were going fine, but suddenly in April 2017 the structure everything came up, but the construction stopped. The construction came to a halt. Then
in which year, madam? In which year?
April 2017.
So 2017. So in 2017, there is no corona, there is no COVID pandemic that exists. Okay, just wanted to highlight important aspects. Yeah.
So the structure had come up, but the construction came to a halt. Then the builder sent a mail saying that the possession date is moved to April 2019. Then also we were on a positive note, thinking that okay, somewhere, since it is a huge project, things 2 years delay, it's fine. But then in April 2019 also nothing happened. The construction did not start. Then the date moved to August 2019. Then it moved to 2020, and now they are telling August 2022, but till now the construction has not started. So, and the builder is not giving any response. Even if there is a meeting with the builder, it is a one-sided meeting where the builder will come, say blah 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 blah, and it is really like our dream home is just in the dreams.
And you sold your house. You said you sold your property to purchase this house.
Yeah. And
very pathetic situation, madam. Sorry to say this, but you have, because of the aspirations, because of the kids' aspirations, home buyers will sacrifice some of these, properties or some of these aspirations to purchase a good house with an intent of, attending the marketing sessions or, looking at the model flats. And, with the unrealistic commitment of 1.5 year completion when there is no structure. So this is exactly what I wanted to bring some of the important aspects to the viewers who are observing this panel discussion, observing Money Dhoka. What are the factors that you need to keep it in mind? Whenever any builder, you will say, I will construct a huge structure in 1.5 years, that is an alert for us, which we need to ensure that, okay, whatever is the condition of a builder, whatever is the condition of anything, within 1.5 year, entire structure coming up is unrealistic until unless, Superman or, any man will come in and then construct just choom like this, right? Zoom, zara zoom. So other than that, complete. This is one of the important aspects. As a home buyer, we need to keep it in mind. Whenever we go into the marketing office of any builder, please ensure having a realistic timeline check. And some of the pre-checks that we'll explain to you in the future. But yeah, please go back, ma'am. So what happened after that?
My kid was just in nursery, or nursery. No, he was in UKG when we booked the apartments. Now my kid is already in 6th standard. We booked the flat thinking that we will give a good life to our kid when he was small, right?
This really shatters. This really shatters.
Yeah, and then it has really shattered our life, because I'm going through health problems because of this. Because when your dreams are shattered, see, money you can earn, but your dreams, once it is shattered, it's really, I can't express the pain that I'm going when I think that when will I get my dream home in my life. It's really,
I completely understand, ma'am.
I started with BP problem, cholesterol, and that is whenever I visit a doctor, he says it's just mentally. Because the builder is not responding. Then we have put a RERA case.
When did you complain to RERA, ma'am? When did you complain to RERA about your problem?
Our case was filed on 22nd May 2020.
Just 1 second, ma'am. In the interest of everyone, let me open the RERA portal so that every home buyers will understand what we are talking. So home buyers, if you can just look at it, this is our publicly available RERA portal, rera.karnataka.gov.in. And if you look at it, it is available in both Kannada and as well as English language. So I will just go and search in the one of the languages that we are comfortable with. And if you look at complaint sections, there are you can select based on projects, based on the builders, how many of them are consumed, how many of them solved, and then what is the daily complaint list and stuff like that. Out of that, we have listed the promoter wise list here. So what is the complaint number, madam? So you can actually search here. Is it the Mantri developers?
Yeah, it is Mantri.
Okay, just search with Mantri. You will see 146 on Mantri developers, 113 complaints on Mantri technology constellations, Mantri Castle 70 complaints, Mantri GuardView 3, Mantri developers 2, Mantri developers 2, Mantri developers 2, Mantri Primus 2, Mantri 1, Mantri Builders 1. Oh my God, it looks like 146, 113, 70. Here itself, you will see more than 300 complaints. Very pathetic, madam. Very pathetic. This particular, statistics which is available in public data, more than 300 complaints. So this is how you can search. Just go there. Who is the builder? Just figure it out. And then what is the complaint number, madam?
It is CMP/200/522/0005884.
What is last 4-digit number, ma'am?
5884.
5884. Okay,
Yeah.
not here. So probably what is it's a monthly developers, right? 140 under this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think monthly web city, if you search also, you
Yeah.
will.
So if I repeat the number, ma'am.
You want a last
last 4-digit number only.
5884.
5884. Okay, so
Yeah.
I could able to search it out. So what is important is either based on the promoters or based on the project you can search, and then if you search with a complaint number, you will see Ratish Kumar is the complainant, which is Deepa's husband, and the status says under inquiry. So the complaint is registered on 2020 May. 22nd May is when the complaint is registered in the year 2020, and the complaint stated still says under inquiry. So this is exactly what I wanted to highlight to everyone who are watching this platform. Mane dhoka agadlikke ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ರೇರಾ ಇನ್ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ನೆಸ್. ರೇರಾ ತನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಿದ್ರೆ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇನ್ನು ಅಂಡರ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ದೀಪಾ ಅವರ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಜಮೀನಿಗೆ ಬೇಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ ಬೇಲಿನೇ ಹೊಲ ಮೇಯ್ತು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಕಳ್ಳರು, ಕದೀಮ್ರು, ಮೋಸ್ಗಾರರು ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಾಡ್ಸ್ increases when there is no proper regulation in place. This is exactly what I wanted to highlight. The complaint was registered on 22nd 5th 2020, and the complaint status still says under inquiry. It's almost 2 years. We had the digital platforms, we had the AO, we had the authorities, we had the RERA functioning from these 2 years. During COVID times, there were some shutdown here and there, but digital platforms were enabled and the cases were being heard. So this is I wanted to highlight 2020 case filed and no resolution from RERA. ಬೇಲಿನೇ ಹೊಲ ಮೈತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮನೆ ಧೋಖಾ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ರೇರಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ಗೋ ಅಹೆಡ್.
Regarding RERA, it's going on postponing because every time the AO used to tell that the builder lawyer has not replied to the objections filed by your lawyer. And
Madam, I wanted to stop it here. So you are saying the builder has not filed an objection in your case?
Yeah, he has not replied to the objections filed by our lawyer. That's what the
no, you filed you're a complainant, and the objection need to be filed by the opponent party. You're a complainant.
Yeah.
Right? So you're a complainant, and for your complaint, if the opponent party files an objection, then there is a hearing, then there are cases to be heard on both the sides. It is like any other, it's an adjudicating matter. So you file a complaint, and the opponent party files objection saying that, okay, whatever reason, and then the adjudicating officer is supposed to hear, or authority is supposed to hear your view and the opponent view, and then give a judgment. This is a common sense. Any court of law, any tribunal, go to any civil matters or high court matter or Supreme Court, this is exactly what happens. Complainant will file complaint, opponent will raise objections or file petitions, and then the matter will be heard in the interest of the justice. And here you are saying in last 2 years, the builders not filed any objection.
Yeah, that's what the AEO tells us.
This is really pathetic situation, Mr. Chief Minister of Karnataka, Bommai Sirji. If you are watching this video, please listen to the home buyers. Why RERA is failing? There is no objections being filed by the builder, but still your department, RERA, is keeping your applications of Deepa, and without any reason. As per the act, AO could have been passed the orders under the section 71/2 within 60 days when there is no objections. Why AO has not passed orders? Supreme Court judgment bandide, AO authority illa, interest illa, authority kodabeku. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನವೆಂಬರ್ ನಂತರ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು, ನವೆಂಬರ್ 21 ನಂತರ ಆಗಿರೋದು. 2020ರಿಂದ ನವೆಂಬರ್ 29 ಸುಮಾರು 7+ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ 1.5 ವರ್ಷ, 17ರಿಂದ 18 ತಿಂಗಳು ಏನ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ?
And I would like to tell, like, finally I used to raise tickets with RERA every month, every week. I used to raise the ticket with the RERA helpline. Then finally I got a reply saying that 18th January, that is before the Supreme Court order, like on 7th of this somewhere November or somewhere, I got we got a mail from RERA saying that you have to appear for physical hearing on 18th Jan at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
But then again we like again when I raised the ticket with RERA, because the Supreme Court order something came, I'm still
Correct.
not clear on that.
Correct.
So I raised a ticket to check whether our physical hearing will happen. So I got a message saying that our case will be heard by the bench now. So we will intimate you with the mail.
Okay, I got the point, ma'am. I got the point. Home buyers, builders are not giving the house on time, but state of Karnataka, represented by the Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Bommai sir, is giving, RERA is doing wonderful job on papers, but on the reality, it is doing nothing. When it comes to complaint redressal system, there is absolutely zero on complaint redressal system. Under section 71, the AO should have been passed the order within 2 months when there is no objection being filed by the builder, or suo motu could have been used. When there is no objection, why are you keeping the files? And now giving an excuse of the Supreme Court judgment, all the cases have been transferred, which was pending in AO's decision till now from last 1.5 years. And now it is moved to authority. And another 1.5 year drama you guys want to do it? You guys are playing with the taxpayers of this country. Mr. Housing Minister, this comes under your jurisdiction. RERA comes under your jurisdiction, Mr. Somana ji. With due respect, home buyers are the honest taxpayers of this country, who are paying 20-30% of their earnings as a tax, and remaining amount we are purchasing the house. And your department is wasting our time and energy and our dreams. And you guys are making a public statement saying that everything is fine, everything is fine. Couple of days back, Mr. Housing Minister, Ms. Somana ji, you have made a public statement saying that everything is fine in RERA, and we are ensuring justice has been delivered or delivering to home buyers. This is a true statement. This is a fact check. This is a fact check in front of a lady, Deepa Ratish, whose dreams have been destroyed, whose aspirations have been destroyed because of your failure, Mr. Housing Minister, because of your failure, Mr. RERA. It is because of your failure being the head of the state, Mr. Bommai ji. Please accept the failure. We had submitted the memorandums to you how you can improve. We have submitted suggestions how you can improve RERA in Karnataka. Please work on those suggestions. Complaint redressal system is a very, very important aspect of RERA in Karnataka, which is completely failed. Completely failed. Request you guys to work on this. All 3 departments. The housing department is supposed to own the unit, work under the directions of the Housing Minister Somana ji. For money recovery, supposed to work under the directions of District Commissioner. Once again, which comes under Revenue Department, under Mr. Ashok ji. Ashok ji and Somana ji, please work together to make RERA successful in Bangalore. Bangalore real estate is suffering. Bangalore real estate is destroying its credibility in front of the world because of your failures, because of the RERA failures, because of the home buyers' dreams getting destroyed. And there are a lot of home buyers who invested, who are outside the country, who are watching today live programs, what they will think to invest in Karnataka and especially in Bangalore if the real estate regulatory authority doesn't have a proper complaint redressal system which gives justice to home buyers. With that note, I wanted to conclude this session, Deepa ma'am, and we pray one or the other day, our state of Karnataka will wake up from the sleep. Nidde, ಕುಂಭಕರ್ಣ ನಿದ್ದೆಯಿಂದ ಎದ್ದೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಮನೆ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರ, ಮನೆ ಖರೀದಿದಾರರ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಆಶಾ ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಳಿಸೋಣ. ದೀಪಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, we wish you all the best for your fight in RERA. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮನೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಆಂದೋಲನ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಮನೆ ಧೋಕಾ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ RERA, ಈ ಮನೆ ಧೋಕಾ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಈ ಮನೆ ಧೋಕಾ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್. ಈ ಮೂರು ಜನರು ತಮ್ಮ ಕೃತ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಭಗವಂತ ತಕ್ಕನಾದ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಮನೆ ಸಿಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thanks, Dhananjay sir. Thanks everybody for watching me.